Here's my audience.
This is looking real comfy.
Hi, my name's Jared Douglas, and today I'm going to be talking about how humanity is causing animals to become endangered and go extinct. 100. That is the number of animals that go extinct every day according to the ASPCA. This number includes insects and small ocean dwellers that many people don't think matter to them, but this number also includes seemingly insignificant creatures as well. Owls, monkeys, turtles, lizards, fish, whales, big cats, and many other animals go extinct each day. However, nature is not to blame for these deaths. A much more ruthless force torments these poor creatures. Today, endangered animals are driven to extinction on staggering levels, and man is to blame for most of it. The overexploitation of animals, pollution, and habitat loss are the largest contributors to animal extinction. Overexploitation is cruel and leads to population depletion in the wild. Overexploitation is a process of excessively taking or killing populations of wild animals. These populations are killed faster than they can reproduce. Food, clothing, medicine, pets, and sport are all examples of overexploitation. The National Wildlife Federation says that if too many members of a species are taken from the wild, the whole species could be at risk for extinction. Moreover, as I stated previously, by losing just one species, many others become vulnerable. Fishing is a great example of overexploitation. Fish are being caught in astronomical numbers. Even more troubling is that during the overexploitation of fish, sharks, dolphins, and extremely endangered sea turtles are caught and killed in fishing nets. According to an online news source called the Daily Green, 90% of the world's species of commercial fish will be gone by 2050. This does not even consider the various creatures that are harmed by commercial fishing and the millions of animals that rely on those fish. Things on land, however, are no better. Big cats such as tigers are killed for fur, elephants for tusks, primates for experiments, and reptiles for skin, and many more animals for many more things. An overlooked form of overexploitation is the pet trade. Exotic birds, small mammals, lizards, frogs, fish, and snakes are all animals that are taken from the wild to be placed in people's homes. Although some are bred in captivity, many are brought to the United States illegally and placed in pet stores for purchase. This needs to end. It can be extremely hard not to purchase an exotic animal you see sitting at the pet store, but people need to know we do not support the unethical decision to remove animals from their natural habitat. Boycotting animal products used for fashion and diminishing the need for furs and skins will also make a huge impact on the world of animal trade. Finally, by purchasing fish and shellfish from companies that prove they are not taking from unstable populations in the wild, will benefit fish all over the world. In addition to overexploitation, man causes even more harm through a second-hand process most seem oblivious to. Pollution kills millions of animals each year. 1 million seabirds and 100,000 sea mammals die due to the 14 billion pounds of garbage dumped into the ocean each year. This is millions we're talking about without considering the overexploitation that takes place on top of it. Aside from garbage, toxins are also floating in the wild. Pesticides is a broad term for products used to kill plants, insects, rodents, and even mollusks. PubMed Central explains that pesticides contaminate water, soil, turf, and other forms of vegetation. Besides the intended targets, pesticides kill birds, fish, helpful insects, and various plants. In order to prevent this, we must take action. The use of environmentally friendly pesticides would save thousands of animals, and investing in ways to prevent pests as opposed to killing them off would be even better yet. Recycling is possibly the easiest way to help the environment and the animals that live in it. Turning off lights when they are not needed and reducing water usage are also easy ways to help lessen our impact on nature. If you believe in global warming, walking and using more public transportation will help eliminate greenhouse gas emissions. However, I'm not here to debate that issue. Using more reusable products such as cloth grocery bags and water bottles will remove tons of plastic from the earth and its oceans. Finally, cleaning up the community and its roadsides and supporting environmentally friendly products will make a huge difference when it comes to saving wild animals from pollution. As deadly as pollution is, there's a far more destructive and devastating force facing wild animals today, a force that causes more extinction than any other: industry and development. Habitat destruction has been the leading cause of animal extinction since the beginning of human industry. I do not mean to say that the advancement of society is to blame for the extinction of animals. It is the reckless destruction and fragmentation of the environment that is to blame. Filling in swamps, leveling hills, stripping the land of its trees, and covering it all with concrete and steel are to blame for thousands of extinctions. Deforestation for logging and farming alone causes considerable damage, much of which is irreparable. Fragmentation is caused by roads, fences, and dams that divide and disconnect animals' natural habitats. In the past, when the environment changed, so did the animals. However, this took place over thousands or millions of years. The face of the earth has changed uncontrollably for the last 1,000 years, most of which has happened within the past 3 centuries. This has given animals no time to adapt to the changes surrounding them. This is the largest contributor to the mistake of animal extinction, therefore it is only fitting that it will be the hardest to correct. We as humans always crave more. The fact that the human population is rising intensely does not help our greedy attributes. In order for this threat to change, action must be taken on a grander scale. Laws must be passed, reserves and parks must be established, people must unite, and our ways of thinking must change. We must be more considerate and learn how to share this world with all forms of life instead of disregarding it. Extinction can stop, but not without our help. We must work together to correct our wrong. The introduction of foreign species, overexploitation, pollution, and habitat destruction contribute the most to animal extinction. We are to blame for the shocking amount of animals driven to extinction today. 100. That is the number of animal species we could save every day if we were to stop the extinction of wild animals.